Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be putting the gas tank in the Dart. So without further ado, let's get started. Thanks for watching. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to pump up my air shock so I can get under here. But it appears like I have a leak. I hear air coming out of my air shock. Oh, it's coming from up here. Huh. I'm not really sure how that happened, but it's most definitely leaking. Huh? It almost looks like it's just kinked and broken through. Let me see if I can't fix it. The other side kind of looks like that too, but it's not leaking. I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm working on here or not. But right there's that's the air shock. There we go. Ah. Alright, so now let's try it again. Hopefully it doesn't leak. I'll push some of that back through so I don't. Alright, so one thing I want to do before I get the gas tank up underneath there, I got a little bit of lubricant, this silicone. I'm going to spray it around this seal. And that'll help. And I got my tube. I got it all oiled up. I just used some oil on it. And I got it over out of the way so it don't get knocked over or get dirty. But that silicone will help get that tube in the seal a little bit easier, and hopefully it'll help it seal too. And it'll be like it won't leak, which it shouldn't leak. It's a brand new seal, but you never know. All right, so I think we should be good to go. I'm gonna go get the camera set up. I'll slide the tank underneath there. I'll shimmy underneath there and get it raised up. Just one thing I forgot before we get started. I'm gonna put a filter on the gas tank end too. Whereas before we just had the one at the engine at the carburetor. So I'm gonna put one back here too to kind of avoid the issues we had last time. All right, hopefully you can see there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it like that right there, and then on my fuel line will go here. I got some clamps Then this one will go. It's a little small. Might have to find another piece of fuel line to go right there. That one's a little small. But that's just a return line, so it shouldn't hurt. I tell you, it's wet and cold out here today. It rained. It got all nasty last night. It really cooled off. Okay, so that's on there. Better put our clamp on first. If we put that clamp on, we won't have no way of getting the clamp on. And I got a little protector on there to keep from getting dirt or anything in the filter as I'm putting the tank in. This actually might be a little too tall. I hope it'll fit. Alright, so it should be good. Yeah, I hope. It looks a little too tall. I don't know if it's gonna go in there or not. I might have trouble getting that fuel line on. Let me go see if I got a piece of fuel hose just a little smaller. I'll be right back. Alright, right here's a piece. Let's see if this fits it. It should. This is a 1/4 inch. Oh yeah. So that piece is, that's a used piece. It looks like it come off of a lawnmower or something. Cut the end of it off. Yeah, if it's nice and tight. So, oh, this is a return line, so I'm not even going to worry about putting a clamp on it. There's no pressure on this end, so I'm just going to put a good tight fitting piece of hose on it. Let's see, do about, well, that's about that long, should work. So I think I need to sharpen my knife a little bit. Alright. Get that put on there. And you can see it fits nice and tight. Alright. So, I'm not sure. All right, so now everything should be hooked up. Now we just gotta tighten the straps back down. right, I think it's good. Whew. I would love to understand the law of physics that everything that falls out of this thing lands in my eyeballs. Like, it doesn't matter what falls. It's got a magnetic pull to my eyeball. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're done down here. Let's hop back up. We'll get the filler tube in and hopefully put some gas in this thing. Check for leaks. Alright, here it goes. Fish it in here. I'll fish it in here like so. Now we gotta get this through in. I sprayed some silicone on this boot too. I don't know that I can do this and film it. I may have to take this boot off. Yeah. Yeah, let me get a Phillips head and we'll take this boot up. Alright. Slide this boot on. Get it up here the other way. I'll hit this just a little. Alright. So I got in there upside down. I had to get a pipe wrench and turn it because it wasn't going back in. Alright, so seems like I still lack about a half inch and I can't get it to go no farther, so try. There we go. Putting the screws in over here first. All right, there we go, good as new. Let's make sure the gas cap goes back on. There we go. Now, I'm gonna get that boot back on. I'll put just a little bit more silicone on this seal, just to make sure that stays good and lubricated and it doesn't decide to dry rot or anything down there. Alright, it's in there. Whoops. Alright, so I think we're finished. We just need to put gas in it. So there's the filler tube. And then the new tank is got the battery charging because it died. I got to I gotta clean this thing off. It's dirty, it's filthy. It's been sitting all winter. Well, all summer too. All summer, fall, and winter. So, okay, I'm back. So I got all the wires hooked up. Got gas in the tank. I did put just ever slight bit in the carburetor to prime it because I know the fuel lines and everything's empty, and I'd rather not just crank and crank and crank. So I did put a little bit of gas down in the carburetor. I'm going to take this off so it don't rattle away. I think I got everything hooked up. Let's crank it. See if it'll start. Let's see if it's on the brake. Maybe not. I thought the shot would help it. Let's give it a little bit more. Either flood it out or it'll start. Huh. Alright, well, it almost seems like I ain't got no fire then. Alright, let's check for spark. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Just got a spark plug, and then I'll just crank it off right here. Nothing. Well, let's get a test light. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this one right here. As bad as I wanted to have this thing running today on this video, it's not gonna happen. I'm having a spark issue again. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna figure it out, and we'll do it in a different video. Maybe that ground was not part of the problem before. I don't know, it fixed it last time, but it's the same thing. The little center of the ECU is hot. It shouldn't be. If it's grounded, it should not be hot. But I'm not getting any power to the distributor. I checked that. So we'll go ahead and end this one here. It's cold. We'll get it at the end tomorrow, and I'll do it in a different video. So I thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next time.